guys so much for watching. So today I thought I'd get ready and chat with you guys. So I'm gonna just test out some new products. And this is an oldie and a goodie Laneige lip mask. I ran out of my other one, so this is like one of the first times I'm using my new one. This is the best. Like, it's not just something you use to sleep. Like, you use it all day, every day, all the time. It's so moisturizing. You guys, I got this Jade roller and I've been so obsessed. I've been using it every day, like rolling my face. I don't even know if what I'm doing is right, but you know what? It's supposed to help with collagen production, helps with wrinkles. I got some over here. Let's just flatten those out. Yeah, I actually watched a tutorial on YouTube on how to use it, and they're like hecka slow with it. They're like, oh, and I'm like, I got places to go, you know, I got things to do, I got laundry to fold. Let me just do it fast, okay? No, but seriously, like, in all honesty, I really feel like it's working at depuffing, and like my face is like naturally kind of like chubby, like with my cheeks, and then lately, ever since like it's been a week now, every single day I've just been doing this, and I feel like, I mean, my face is not snatched. I'll get some bronzer on it later, but you know, like, I feel like it's helping in a way. All right, so I actually put primer on just to save some time, because you guys know this get ready is gonna take all day. Decay Urban Defense Complexion Primer, SPF 30. I'm gonna act like it's hot out today with this like picnic looking shirt. I actually got this from Tarte. I subscribe to Tarte. No, this is not sponsored, but I'm like obsessed with Tarte. Like, you get 3 pieces of clothing and 2 accessories, and they send you like they let you like see if you want it, and if you don't, you can switch out the pieces of clothing that you don't want, and then you can pick. And I picked this one. I love it. Oh my gosh, it's so fun, because it's like, you know, when Justin and I bought this house, you know, we knew it was older, and we did want an older home just because you get more space for an older home in the Bay Area, and we did a lot of renovations to it and stuff like that. But one thing that I wish we had was good closet space, and we don't. So that's the reason why I've been really into Tarte. Instead of like buying a bunch of like fashionable pieces, what I do instead is like I rent it out and then I return it, and I don't even have to wash it. It comes with like a bag that you return it, and the shipping is free, or it's not really free because you're paying for the service. But I love it. I get to try new fashionable pieces that I actually like probably would have only worn once or twice. So I feel like I'm saving a lot of money. Instead of buying a lot of new clothes, I get to just try a bunch of new stuff and return it. Yeah, not working with them, you guys. I know it sounds like it. Oh my gosh, do you guys see? My beauty blender is so beautiful and clean. Do you guys see that? I even have my backup clean one. I use Ivory soap. If you guys have not tried Ivory soap for your beauty blender, oh my gosh, it's better than the beauty blender liquid, because I actually bought the beauty blender liquid on the Ulta site. It came with like a kit, like the beauty blender itself, and the liquid, no, it doesn't work as well as Ivory. Like, these look brand new, don't you guys think? Like, oh my goodness. So this is actually my first time using this. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation, and I am in the shade Golden Beige, and I think it's actually a really good good shade. I'm just gonna do a little more, but I do like that it's matte, because you guys know I got oily skin. But I think Golden Beige is a good color match, because I actually swatched it with the Fenty to check, because you guys know Fenty Beauty is my favorite foundation. But I had to try something new, and you know what? I am actually really liking it. I think it looks good. And now I'm going to try this new concealer. It's by The Body Shop, and the shade I'm using is 0112 Matte Clay Full Coverage Concealer. Oh, there's even tape on it because I haven't used it yet, so we'll see how I like it or not. I'll probably end up looking crazy because I'm testing out a lot of products just for fun with you guys. So it looks like this, and I'm actually going to use my finger because I feel like it'll warm up the product a little bit more, because you know, like when it's a brand new product, sometimes it needs some warming up. So I'm just gonna dot 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 dot. And I'm using the viewfinder as my mirror, so I probably look crazy. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the Beauty Blender. And you know what? It's a really thick formula, so I think I have to use my fingers first before I can use the Beauty Blender. It's thick. I'm used to like thinner, full coverage types of concealer. But you know what? The thickness is good for a pimple. You guys see that pimple right there? Let's get rid of it. Let's go. Let's go, Body Shop. Let's do this. Okay, it's looking good. Okay, so it is good for pimples. You know that foundation by Too Faced that I just put on? It feels like I don't have anything on. Like, did I even put anything on? It feels very comfortable. It's my first time using that. Or is it? Is it? Yeah, it is. Oh goodness. So this morning, actually just 30 minutes ago, I finished a cycling class, and this was like a new instructor. Oh my gosh, she was so hard. I feel like I was out of breath and all of that, and like I only burned like 189 calories, all out of breath and everything. I swore like I like burned so much more, but I need to push harder, like really push harder. But you know what? Everyone's at a different fitness level, so I'm just very grateful to be healthy and able to do that. Okay, so now powder, you guys. You guys know I love me some powder, and I wish I had a new powder to use, but this is the one that I have right here. This is Pure 4-in-1, and I am in light tan. And some of you guys asked me last time in my Get Ready With Me about this brush. It's an old Tarte giant kabuki brush. Tarte no longer sells it in this design because this is probably like a 4 or 5 year old brush. But they have the wooden handles. And I guess I don't have that one on hand right now, but they do have the same exact brush and a wooden handle. Alright, so now we've got the powder. Oh my gosh, so can we keep talking about the Dr. Foster show? So I finished watching it. And like, Dr. Foster is a show that you can watch on Netflix. And like, it's great. Let me just drink some water. I do not have the tea, but the tea, that show, oh my goodness. It's crazy. So, Dr. Foster, like first of all, this dude wants to cheat on his wife. And his wife is beautiful. Dr. Foster is gorgeous. Like, first of all, what's wrong with you? So I'm using Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. And the shade that I like to use is number 3. So back in the day, I used to do my eyebrows really dark. And I don't know why. Like, I still need to work on my brows, you know. It's a learning process, you know. But I think it's a lot better than what it used to be, because it used to be dark, like nearly black, and that's all you could see on my face, just my black eyebrows, and that was all. Like, and I looked mad all the time. Like, oh goodness, I'm so grateful for the girl at Sephora who actually taught me. I remember the day I learned. I was pregnant with Liam, like 30 weeks pregnant. I go into Sephora, and I don't really need help finding anything, but she comes up to me and she goes, do you need help like finding anything? And I'm like, no thank you. And she was like, you about to pop? Because I was like 30 weeks pregnant, and I'm like, yeah, I am totally about to pop, but I still got like 10 weeks to go, you know. And I was looking for some eyebrow product. I think I was using Anastasia, and I told her the shade that I was looking for. And she was like, you know, you should go a couple shades lighter. And I was like, really? Because my hair is black, so shouldn't my eyebrows be black? And she was like, no, it makes you look grumpy. Like, it really makes you look like, and then, you know, at first I thought, like, really? Like, for real? And then I kind of switched it up after she told me that. And I think it's made a huge difference. It's all you see is not just my eyebrows anymore. Like, it's not just my brows. So I'll work on the brows later like I always do, you guys, but that's looking okay for me now. Why is my forehead looking shiny? I see it on the camera. There we go. There we go. All right. And now let's work on the eyes. So I want to do something really easy and then add a pop of color under. So I'm just gonna grab this Tarte Double Duty Beauty Young Wild and Free palette. Do you guys see? I am just really simple. Just gonna grab the Weekend, which is that brown color right there, and I'm gonna put that on the crease with my I think this is 217 MAC brush, and I'm gonna work that color onto the crease like so. I love Tarte eyeshadows, you guys. Do you guys like Tarte eyeshadows? I feel like they're so easy to blend. I just love them. I'm gonna use Simple Life, which is just a cream color, and I'm gonna put that onto the lid. So this is a really simple eye look, just like that on the lid, and then the little brown color on the crease, and it's like super simple. And then I'm gonna grab more of that color Simple Life and put that onto the brow bone. You know, I should probably put concealer and all that stuff onto my brows like I see in tutorials, but I'm just too lazy for that. But I'm sure it looks so good if I do that, you know? And why is my pimple still here? Pimple, I still see you. Concealer, you did not do this. Alright, so now that we've got some of the eyes on, I'm gonna just curl my lashes. This is the Tarte lash curler. Oh my gosh, I don't think I ever told you the story, but I think I was like 16 years old, or maybe a little older. I was curling my lashes, and goodness gracious, when I kind of moved my face a little bit. I think I was talking with my little sister or something, and I moved my face, just distracted doing other things while I was curling my lashes. I pulled off all my lashes from here to here. I look so crazy. And at the time, I was working at Chuck E. Cheese, and I didn't really wear much makeup, and I didn't know how to wear false lashes. But during my lunch break, I went to this beauty supply store in the mall at the Chuck E. Cheese I worked at, and I bought false lashes and glue. And then the glue, I didn't know how to use the glue, so the glue burned my eyeballs. Like, you know, like it was the Duo one. That one smells like fish. I don't like the Duo lash glue. I mean, I did when that was all there was, like as an option, but I don't use that anymore. But like that stinky fish smelling lash glue like burned my eyeballs. Goodness gracious. And I never really successfully put on those lashes, and then I waited like maybe 10 years later to actually try to wear lashes again. And ooh, you guys don't even watch my old videos, because I was using those eBay lashes that weren't right for my face, and I was just looking all sorts of crazy. But you know what, it's okay. Everything is a learning process. I'm still looking crazy. I never learned. So now I'm gonna grab the Bronze Booster Physicians Formula bronzer. You guys, this bronzer just sucks. I mean, like, it sucks. Can you tell how much I hate it? Just hate it. Like, hate it so much that I used it all up. Yeah, right. I'm like over here desperately trying to grab more of the color because I love it so much. But you know what? Ulta always has sales, so I'm gonna just wait for a sale and use that. And in the meantime, I still have some Hoola bronzer, which I also love. But see, it's a struggle. Like when you hit pan like to the extreme, you're over here like trying to get any bit of baby color onto your brush. That's why like you see me repeating and adding more and more, because I barely got any on that brush, because I'm over here trying so hard to like use every bit of that color. I just love this bronzer. Why I call it blush. I start stuttering when I'm hungry, and I'm like really hungry now. I think it's from the cycling class. I'm trying to hit a goal, you guys. I'm trying to hit some goals. Oh my gosh, I've been downloading apps, like workout apps every day. I have a leg and butt workout app. I have an ab workout app, and I recently downloaded an arm with weights workout app. So like each is like 5 minutes in the beginning, and then when you hit to a different level it'll be like 20 minutes. And then on top of that, I'm also doing my spin class, and I decided not to take the body pump weights class anymore, just because I don't know, like the instructor, she's cool and all, but I just can't vibe with her teaching method. She's the type who's like, get up! Like I like happy cheerleader type of teachers. And like she I think hers is like tough love method, but I like happy love like method. But I mean, she's doing her thing though. She looks amazing, but yeah, I just no. No. Yeah, so I've got the bronzer on after 50 minutes of applying it on. And then I'm so excited about blush. And why did the color change? You guys notice the color change? I don't even know. I am using this e.l.f. palette. If you guys watch my Target beauty unboxing, this came in one of those $7 beauty boxes. I can't even figure out the name. Like, I'll just have to tell you, I'm gonna use this color up here. It's a beautiful peach blush. I know we haven't finished the eyes yet, but like I get distracted easily. I'm like, oh, since I use bronzer, shall I put on the blush? I love the blush. Do you guys see it? It's like a subtle peach color. No smell to it. I like things with smells. Or no smells at all, so that's good. So in the comment section, tell me what your favorite beauty products have been lately, like favorite, because I put this on and I forgot to tell you what this was. This is the Grande Primer. It's a lash primer that makes your lashes look long, and this is definitely one of my favorites. I mentioned it in my mommy favorites. Totally one of my favorites. What else? Oh, I'm missing so much on my face. I'm like, am I done? No, I'm not done. It's like, girl, you are not even close. I'm using the e.l.f. palette again, and I'm just gonna grab that highlighter because I just want to see if it's nice and if it's cute. Okay, do you guys see? It's subtle. It's not like, you know, make you guys blind type of highlighter. I actually do like it after seeing it, but the first like swatch, I'm like, is it? Yeah, I do like it. And now I actually want to grab more blush, or just the brush itself, and kind of blend that in like this. I probably look ridiculously crazy. You know what I noticed? I have like a line on this forehead now. I don't even know. And my hands are ashy, so excuse me while I go ahead and put some lotion on my hands. I struggle from really dry hands. Oh, and my nail polish, you guys, it is Butter London Brilliant. But like, why am I even talking about it with like it chipping off and all that? But it's a really good color, but it would only last for 7 days. It's been on for like a week or even more. I get really lazy when it comes to my nails. And now I'm using Bad Gal Bang by Benefit for the mascara. I really like this mascara, you guys. It's a good one. Yes, I do. So for Mother's Day, what you guys do, I was chatting with you guys about like Mother's Day last time, I think, and for Mother's Day I got something I thought I wanted forever. Justin got me this. They're like microfiber hair towels, and they're really light, and then you just snap it in the back. And it's really funny because I ended up in the mail getting one from Numi as well. So that's so crazy. And on top of all of that, I went to Marshall's and I got some of them. So I have like an unlimited supply of these guys. It's so crazy. And I also got a new steam vacuum because I've been wanting to steam vacuum our carpet upstairs. And we got rid of our old one because it was like maybe 4 or 5 years old. Actually, maybe more like 5. And then our cat, Mr. Bob, was peeing all over the carpet downstairs, and so we just completely ripped off the carpet and got new flooring and everything. I mean, of course, like it was something we had planned. It's not like, oh, my cat just would pee on the carpet, it's time to renovate the house. No, because nobody got money for that. It took some planning, you know. I mean, some people got money for that, but like for us, my family, it took some planning in advance. So I was driving home yesterday from the gym, and I don't know why, but I was thinking like, what's life after YouTube? Because you know, I do YouTube videos full time, and I've actually been on YouTube for almost 10 years. 10, you guys, 10. I grew up on YouTube, y'all. I grew up, I got married, you know, Justin and I moved in together. Like, YouTube, man, I grew up. I had 2 kids, and all in a matter of like 10 years and all that jazz. And like, I was like, what's life going to be like after YouTube? Like, what am I gonna do as far as like my career and things like that? You know, Justin has created an amazing company, Trending Family. I could probably help with that, but I always like to be doing my own thing. Like, it's nice and all for Justin and I to do our own thing. I have never been happier. Like, I think it's good for couples to do their own separate thing. I mean, he helps me a lot with like contracts and stuff like that, but like to actually have a different job, like, I know it works for some families, like family vloggers, and that's all they do is family vlog, and that's both their jobs. But for my situation with Justin, our relationship has never been better, with us having our own separate passions and things like that. So with that said, I could possibly still help him with Trending Family and things like that in the future if ever my YouTube, well, it's going to inevitably happen if ever YouTube ends. And then I was thinking, I was like, girl, put on some makeup while you're talking. And then I was thinking, like, what are some jobs that I would want to do? And honestly, I would want to be a nanny to a baby when my kids are older, because I love babies. Like, I have complete and utter love for babies. Every time I go to a store anywhere, I will always talk to a mommy with a young baby. I'm like, how old's your baby? Like, looking like the crazy lady. And one time I was at JCPenney and I went up to this lady and I asked her, how old is your baby? She looked at me and she was like, are you April? And I'm like, yes. And she gave me her baby and she let me hold her. I didn't ask, y'all. I didn't ask. I don't be doing that. Like, I don't be like, oh, let me hold your baby. She let me hold her baby, and my heart just burst. Like, her baby was so cute, and her baby smelled so good. It's like that newborn baby smell. Oh my words, you guys. It smelled, oh my gosh. You guys, baby smelled so good. So right now I'm using the MAC Patrick Starrr palette. Hey, it's his second collab with MAC, right? It's called Play With Me Eyeshadow, and I am using that blue color. Like, let's see how it goes. Like, I probably look crazy, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta try. So like, just like down there, you know, like that. Oh goodness. I decided on a lip color. This is Flower Beauty, and it's in Honey Nude, and it goes with a lipstick and a lip gloss. So let's do the lipstick first without liner. I love this lipstick, but is it too much doing metallic lips and then the crazy colored eye? It's not crazy, it's beautiful, but ooh, no, it's not. I love this color. I'm not sure if the whole metallic lip is like in anymore, because you know, things come and go so quickly. But I like it. I liked it a lot. I think that Flower Beauty is the only brand that has done a good job. Well, the only brand that I have tried. But I feel like the look is not looking as crazy with the lip product and everything. I do have to say, this matte foundation is not really keeping me matte though. Like, I see the shine on camera. Like, I can see it. That's why I'm... yeah. And then when that happens, I gotta fix the bronzer that was on my nose and then on the forehead and all that. Like that. And we're gonna use Hello Beauty lashes that I buy on Amazon. I actually bought a 2-pack yesterday because I was like, I'm kind of running low. Like, when Like this is because I usually have a backup and I don't have a backup. This is all that I have left. And so to me, that's running well. I'm not sure if you guys watched my vlog, but I mentioned that someone should never ask anyone if they're pregnant. Just because someone has like a little belly pudge or pooch doesn't mean they're pregnant, or if, you know. And also that, like, isn't that sad if you were to ask someone that and they were really trying to get pregnant? Like, wouldn't that be sad? Or like, there's so many scenarios. Wouldn't it also be sad if you asked that question and that person like couldn't have kids, or they just recently miscarried? Like, there's so many situations where that you should just never ask that question. Or this person may have just had kids or never had kids and they're really trying to work out and really trying to, you know. Yeah, yeah, that's a question that someone should never ask, is if someone's pregnant. Like, no, don't ask that ever. And if you think it's appropriate and right, no, just don't. Rewind, back up, put on the brakes, and just keep it moving, and don't ask that question. Like, it's not right. It really isn't right. And there's so many reasons as to why, like some of the scenarios I have shared, because you guys know I'm a scenario person. I want to add a little more lipstick to my, don't worry, I'm gonna add that gloss too. This lipstick, oh, Flower Beauty, you guys are amazing. You guys are fantastic. Did you guys see how when I put on the lashes, it was pretty easy to put on this time around? The look is looking pretty complete, So now we're gonna line our eyes, yes we are, with that blue, that beautiful Patrick Starrr blue. I'm gonna call it Patrick Starrr blue. I don't even know the real name, but I'm gonna call it Patrick Starrr blue. Yes. Okay, so another question someone should not ask, like, list it in the comments. Tell me, like, what do you think people should never ask anyone? Like, one that I always get that, you know, it kind of irks me, I gotta admit, it kind of irks me, is because I have 2 boys, people ask me, are you guys gonna try for a girl? And I'm like, no, we're not having any more kids. I cannot physically birth children. I cannot have any more kids because of some complications, so no. And, you know, that's like a touchy subject, because it's like, I wish I was blessed to have 3. Justin and I hoped we would have 3, but you know, I had miscarried, and then I ended up getting pregnant a year later with Jacob. Like, all that is a hurtful place for me. It's like, finally I can talk about like miscarrying and not crying, you know. So when someone asks me like, are you gonna try for a 3rd, like, I'm super nice about it, but I'm like, no. And then when they add a specific gender, it's like, why? Like, why not just be happy with any blessing that you give birth to? Like, why does it have to be a boy? Why does it have to be a girl? Like, why? Okay, can you guys tell I'm really passionate about this? It's like, why? Just be happy with what you have, because sometimes people can't even have children. Some people have lost children, so why are we over here trying to have these like weird social expectations for people to have a boy and a girl to have? Or if someone has like 10 girls, are you gonna try for a boy like after like 10 girls? It's like, don't bother them with those types of questions. Let them just live their lives. Or here's one, you're like nearing a certain age and people are like, so when are you getting married? What if someone doesn't want to get married? What if they don't believe in marriage? Like, just let them live their lives. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, so I got a pedicure yesterday, and you know, I was chatting with the lady who was giving me a pedicure. She was really nice, so nice. I really like her. And it was so funny though, because I asked her where she lives, she asked me where I live, and then I asked her about her commute because she lives kind of far, and I was like, oh, and then she was telling me her hours. She goes, yeah, I work this time and I leave at 8 p.m. and I'm like, do you pack your dinner? I would be hungry by 8 p.m. and she's like, no, I just, drive home and then I eat my dinner at home. And I'm like, oh wow. And because I told her like I eat this early, and she goes, oh. And then she said to me, she's like, well, if you wait to eat, you would lose weight. And I'm like, oh yeah, thanks for sharing. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but like yeah, I've been getting too many questions about whether or not I'm pregnant or not. So like that just kind of got to me a little bit the wrong way, you know? She doesn't mean anything bad by it though. I know that because she's a nice person. But I thought that was funny. Or maybe, you know, people talk about things that they're thinking about. So maybe she was thinking about that, but she was cute and she was little, you know what I mean? Like she was itty bitty, so I don't know why. And you know what? Like when I was younger, I have to admit, I really wanted to be little and skinny and itty bitty. But like as I've gotten older and have had kids, like I'm just not bothered by like what I look like as much. You know, of course I want my stomach to be a lot flatter so people could stop asking me if I'm pregnant. But like it's not the same. Like I don't look at my body and like worry as much. Maybe it's because, you know, thank goodness I'm not an Instagram model, because Lord, that's your job. You have to like, or any kind of model, I guess, that is your job. Well, but that's why they are models, because they're so fit and all that jazz. Yeah, but goodness gracious. And I hope anything and everything that I talk about in this video doesn't offend anyone, because that is not my intention at all. You guys know I love you guys, and I am not here to hurt anyone's feelings or on purpose try to hurt anyone's feelings or any of that. You guys know I love you guys and we're friends, and I just wanted to kind of vent with you guys. No, I'm never gonna have a girl, because you know, that's not what God has blessed me with, and I am so happy with my 2 little boys. Like I love being a boy mom. Like I think I'm a pretty fun boy mom. I'm over here making balloon animals, making swords. I love trucks. I know excavators, and I know so much about trucks, you guys. I love all things fun and boy, but you know, like I know there shouldn't be certain toys that boys play with and stuff like that. So like I love how Liam likes like pink, and I love that he loves animals, and I want to get him dolls, and I want to get Jacob dolls, and I love that Liam has a kitchen in his bedroom, because you know, not only girls cook, boys cook too, you know, there's so many male chefs, you know. So like I just want him to know that he can be anything and everything he wants to be when he grows up. There's no like specifics on that. And if I had a girl, I would let her play with all sorts of fun things, and I would encourage her to play with trucks and buses and dinosaurs and things like that. Like but of course I would dress up my little girl like in a tutu, because girls have such cute clothing. I want to do it all. Like if I have kids, you know, I want to, and like, you know, we give our kids freedom to pick certain everything, you know, like when it comes to their outfits and things like that. By the way, I'm losing hair again. Do you guys see? Especially up here. That's where I'm losing more hair. But this is how the makeup turned out, you guys. I feel like it turned out pretty good. The foundation, I need to put on earrings and things like that, and then I'll show you like the end result. But I just wanted to put a little bit of this Benefit Gimme Brow in number 3 onto my brows to kind of tint it a little bit more and keep it in place like that. And do the other side. I felt like I was looking a little crazy at first, but then I feel like the look is complete. Like I feel like it's good. I'm happy with it, and I'm really happy that I played around with new makeup and colors. And this, oh my gosh, I just love this Flower Beauty. And then the blue, it's so vibrant. Like let me come up and show you. Do you guys see that? Yeah, so thank you friends so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys want me to talk about in my next Get Ready With Me video. I want to do this once a week or every 2 weeks. I think they're so much fun, and it's a great way to try new makeup. And I will list all the makeup products that I use if you guys like it definitely try the e.l.f. blush. Like, oh my gosh, I have the blush and the bronzer. Not the blush and the highlighter. And shoot, I hate this so much. Like, don't even try this. Don't. Just kidding. This is so good, you guys. I love and appreciate you so much for watching. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I know this was a long one and I just talk about crazy stuff, and yeah, I love you guys. Bye.